Everyone, it's my channel. Today we're doing reading for sign of Sagittarius, and keep in mind that this does not resonate for every Sagittarius. If you'd like a personal reading, it's going to be the first link in the description down below. I repeat that. First link in the description down below for a personal reading. You also find a bunch of other things there in the description. You can find my Etsy shop, which has my tarot and my oracle cards on there. A bunch of things there on my Etsy shop in the description down below. You also find my shirt store, my website, different social media platforms I'm on, as well as Patreon. All that's in the description down below. And if you'd like to donate to the channel, feel free to do so. I do appreciate donations here. So, Sagittarius, let's see what Spirit has in store for yourself. Okay, so we have cards wanting to fall out. We have the Star. We have the Five of Fire with stress. Let's get some more cards here. Sagittarius. You have the Father of Water. We have Chaos. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is just an extra card. We have the Ten of Earth with Wealth. We have the Nine of Earth with Accumulation. The Eight of Earth with Inner Order. We have Torment. What the heck? What? Okay. Alright. Sagittarius, looking at your cards here, I see Star. That could mean that of Aquarius. You can have those placements one around you. But what I see for you, okay, I see you accumulating wealth. And this is something that, like, the Divine has been, like, there's, like, an order of the Divine here working to bring this in, right? Especially if you've been stressed out about it, you'll be fine. You'll be okay. We also have someone here being, like there's someone here where they're in chaos, and they're being, I don't really like saying this, but they're being, like, you know what they're like, you know what this card said? What the heck's happening here, Sagittarius? This doesn't feel like you, this is someone here around you. Maybe if this person caused stress onto you, unnecessary stress, hardships. So let's have a look at, because these cards are different. Sagittarius, you can't read them like out of the cards. Okay, I'm not going to read the bad ones because I don't want bad manifesting. So let's read the Star. In essence, we have grace, beauty, inspiration, generosity, patience, receptivity, openness, flowing, harmony, contentment, gratitude. The ability to give is a gift from the Divine. Once you realize how much life is pouring out to you, you cannot help but pass on what you are receiving constantly. You stop holding on to anything. Your life force flows and showers heart onto others. This creates a feeling of profound contentment and gratitude. It makes you give away your energy and affection even more freely, without expecting a return from outside of you, and in that you are fired again to overflowing with ever fresh supplies of Divine Spirit. That's how the circle of giving and taking completes itself, and no one is an island. We are all interconnected, be it as humans, animals, or blades of grass. In reality, all forms of spring from the same inexhaustibly generous source. In reality, all is one. Outward manifestation. Traditional Native American powwows illustrate the significance of the star most vividly. All clans and tribes gather once a year to celebrate, share news, stories, their good fortune, their pain, whatever they own. Only the best is offered here, since it's considered an honor to be able to give. The star reminds you of your own gifts, whatever they may be. Perhaps you have a talent to listen to others with undivided attention, or show your empathy and intimate love. These are the inner riches you can share, though in some cases a material gift may be most appropriate. Make no distinctions. You can give full-heartedly. Your wealth is immeasurable. Whoever cannot give without strings attached is poor, no matter how much he may possess. With the help of the star, the power of giving and sharing flows through you now, touching over, spreading gratitude all around. Okay, Sagittarius, almost called you Aquarius, but this is like giving and receiving, not worrying about what you have. Just going with the flow and giving. Even if you don't have anything to give, Sagittarius, giving that of like kindness. You understand? The Father of Water over here. Essence, it says sensitivity, perceptiveness, psychic receptivity, patience, inner knowing, intuitive thought process, artistic talent, sometimes fogginess in the face of ungraspable. Follow your intuitive insightfulness. Heed its subtle imitations. Even if you can't put them into words, direct insights happen without words. It's a mistake to believe that only what is expressible can be true. The truths exist beyond all expressions. Mystery all around us is so ungraspable that our limited concepts can only point to it. Now trust your most delicate feelings. They speak to you more clearly than any words. Your non-judgmental perceptiveness makes others seek out your advice. Don't be shy. Use this talent to enhance your environment or business. The desire to share your intuitive knowledge with others is a genuine desire to comfort and assist. See, this is what you're supposed to be sharing here, Sagittarius, because it's like you have psychic knowledge, you have psychic insight that a lot of people are going to be coming to you for, maybe because they're stressed. Okay, maybe because they're having issues, so they're coming to you for help. They're like, hey, how do I, you know what I'm saying? So it's important to be sharing that, to be helping others, okay? To getting them unstuck from the situation that they've gotten themselves into. We have to go find Earth. Let's go find the Earth. Unless I already passed it. No, I didn't. The Eight of Earth. Inner order. Slow but steady development. Self-discipline, honesty, diligence, groundedness, frugality. Trust your inner development now. Then watch how everything turns out for the best. You don't have to control every detail to achieve what you want. Things unfold with the greatest ease and beauty when you don't interfere with the flow of their natural development. Diligent work on a long-lasting project with patience and frugality, you now have achievement lasting success. A positive attitude coupled with a sense of order and self-discipline result in further growth on all levels of your existence. You are learning to economize where a situation demands it, while simultaneously learning to thoroughly enjoy the fruits of your labor. We have the Nine of Earth over here. Accumulation. Fortunate material, enterprises, inheritance, gain, a series of lucky strokes, surprising gifts. The saying, "It fell onto my lap," exactly illustrates this card. For once, you have allowed yourself to receive a lot more, and, better still, to enjoy it without all guilt. Now take what the universe is giving without the least bit of regret. This is a great time to give priority to material and business concerns. You're able to take an important and ultimately successful step when it comes to new investments, studies, or career change. Life is showering some surprising gifts on you. Don't waste time. Gratefully receive and ask why, gratefully receive and not ask why and whence it came. What is given like this can never be earned. In reality, everything in life is a gift. And we have the Ten of Earth. wealth, overflowing, luxury, abundance, rich harvest, best intentions, your creativity bears fruit. You have found an opening to your inner treasure chamber. Now you can radiate this glory and warm the whole world. Let others share in your good fortune. Whatever you share comes back to you manifold. The most precious thing you have is your inner being, just as it is. To be truly wealthy means giving your inner self unrestrictedly. All the energy you have invested in your self-discovery now bears fruit, abundantly. The more faithful you are to your inner values, the more gifts are showered on you. However, this external wealth must not remain static. To use it intelligently, it must be circulated. Perhaps it's a good time to pour some of your overflowing energy into a venture that has less to do with material profiting than with loving generosity. That sentence made no sense. The last word of it was like, what? Either way, Sagittarius, this is what it feels like here. It's like you're giving your knowledge here. You have psychic abilities here. You have psychic talents. All right, it feels like you're gonna be helping people. You're gonna be helping people getting out of chaos. All right, getting out of stress. Okay, sharing that, and that's what's gonna be attracting in this wealth. That's what's gonna be attracting in this abundance, material prosperity. This is where you're gonna be accumulating the wealth from. Okay. When you get that wealth, it's also sharing that back with others as well. Sagittarius. That's what keeps it flowing. The Nine of Fire with inner strength. Four of Air with contemplation. Seven of Earth with depletion. 10 of Water with fulfillment. 7 of Fire with endurance. 6 of Fire with victory. 8 of Fire with interference. You have the Medicine Woman. Yeah, Sagittarius feels like you are that of the Medicine Woman here. Alright, so what it feels like you may have been depleted here before in the past. People may have just taken. Okay, but it's like you didn't give up. You kept going. You kept going forward, Sagittarius. Okay, and now you have victory. You have fulfillment. You are being replenished. You are being fulfilled here. Okay, people can try to interfere, but they can't interfere. Okay. So it's like you're very spiritually connected here with the Medicine Woman being there, Sagittarius. Intuition, soulfulness, your female component, initiation, healing, love for mankind, prophecy and clairvoyance, visionary power. Medicine Woman symbolizes your feminine powers, the soulfulness within. By flooding you with intuitions, she initiates you into her many mysteries. Among other things, she can start and accelerate a healing process. Once you submit this within you, you can also be healed. Holy comes from healed. Wholeness is revealed through healing. Initiation, in this case, means to be introduced to your own healing powers. These spring from the deepest and highest dimension of your own consciousness. Relax deeply, and miraculous healing will arise spontaneously. The more playful and flexible you are when receiving intuitive insights, the more accurate your forecast will be. The more silently alert you become, the more directly and clearly your intuition speaks to you. Intuitive powers can affect your life only when you give them enough room to unfold. What Medicine Woman stands for cannot be forced or conjured up. To let her affect the course of your daily life, you must first recognize the negative thought patterns and consciously let them go. Only then will it be possible to drink from the well of intuitive wisdom that is seamlessly connected to the source of all life. Whatever it manifests in the universe, the wisdom that arises from the ground of all being is limitless and eternal, indescribable, beyond words to wake up to it. A lot of attention has to be directed within. To be healed eternally, love needs to be found within. Your path is to follow your intuition. Okay, Sagittarius. Victory, clear seeing, breakthrough, successful endeavor, fortunate ending, positive development. Now enjoy the fruits of your labor without thinking twice. The strength and joy radiating from you are outpouring of an inner harmony and genuine contentment. Open yourself completely to this influx of power. This is a good time for a new beginning. Something positive and productive will result. You can trust your gut feelings and take the steps you have been longing to take for a while. Your growing ability to be patient and let more things happen for their own accord is the sweetest fruit of your worldly success. Receptive fire. Endurance, stamina, bravery, perseverance, remaining in the present, breakthrough, centering. Do not identify yourself too much with problems in your environment. Even if you feel shaken and insecure, you can rely on your inner being's unwavering presence. This is not a time to give up and resign. Use the obstacles in your path as an opportunity to grow in consciousness instead of telling yourself they must be insurmountable. Even if a certain situation demands some pushiness on your part, it'll serve to strengthen your self-confidence. What matters is staying faithful to your own truth now. Here is your chance to stand up for what you believe without compromise. Stay centered, focus, and allow things to untangle themselves. Your courage is a flame that cannot be extinguished. The 9 of Fire. Inner strength. Breaking through. Growth, courage, resolve, concentrated energy. Hidden forces made conscious. Just as the seeds sprouts. Inner green leaves out of nowhere. You can trust that your own hidden strength will sprout. You know that they exist within. All you need is a little more patience and faith in your inner growth process. The new power arising within you expands your comprehension of where you stand. A deepening trust in your own growth process allows you to become creative in a new, fulfilling area. Your energy is high enough to let you find better ways to express yourself and get things done. Enjoy these high times. Appreciate the clarity this upsurge of vitality brings to your perceptions. We have the 10 of Water. Sagittarius. Fulfillment, completion, endowment, entombment, ultimate satisfaction, radiant manifestation of divine power, blessed state. If you can stay open now, you'll be given so much more, so much that you have no chance but to rejoice. But we are less familiar with bliss than we are with suffering, and sometimes we have to learn how to bear a sudden influence of tremendously fulfilling power. To rediscover yourself as a child of pure love in a paradise of your own making is a healing vision. It is grace. Accomplishment, unqualified success, generosity in your feelings, thoughts, and actions will enhance your feeling of satisfaction even more. In this state, other people's successes instantly become your own. Hold on to nothing now. Just flow along with this blessed power. There's enough for everybody. Clinging to people and objects, as we have all been taught, turns even kings and queens into beggars. Discard all feelings or ideas of lack and enjoy. And the 4 of Air. Contemplation, pausing, waiting, abstaining, not doing anything, quietly reflecting, collecting one's thoughts, dropping out of the rat race. Doing nothing is most helpful at this point. Be truly quiet, giving everything a rest, without any interference at all, is one of the greatest art forms. By simply waiting and patiently watching what happens, you will gain that insight that is necessary, a little break from all the activity that keeps you inwardly detached. This conscious retreat renews your ability to concentrate. A work or project or relationship has now reached a point where a measure of detachment is needed. Frantically trying to keep things going is a waste of your time. Collect yourself inwardly instead of dissipating. You are advised not to take sides, thus getting more deeply involved in a conflict. This is an opportunity to realize that a certain development has a positive outcome, even without our deliberate input or intervention. Okay, Sagittarius, it feels like you had to take a break, you had to take a moment to pause. Okay? Detach yourself from a person, a project, work, or whatever. Okay, to gather your thoughts, to stop the interference here. Okay? Kind of regain yourself. Regain that knowledge here. Yeah, as the medicine woman, get that healing. Okay, heal yourself. There's fulfillment coming in because it's like you stopped for a minute, right? You just took a little small break, but you still keep going forward. You didn't really let anything stop you completely, Sagittarius. Now you have victory coming in, you have that fulfillment coming in, you have all this coming in, you have the rewards coming in, Sagittarius. Okay? So let's get some runes, some charms for yourself. You have Ra. You have Horse. You have Aries, so you have those placements. One around you, you have the Green Man, which you're connecting to. We have the White Raven. White Raven being peace, cleansing, purification, protection, all that good stuff. We have you being protected quite heavily. We have an opening here, Sagittarius, and this is blank. So, that's all I have for you. Like I said, first link in the description down below for personal reading. Also go on my Etsy shop, go in there, go buy something. Really appreciate that. If you want to see more content, like, subscribe. Bye guys.